opportunities. Got it. It's a great take by him, but on his toes. Brozovic. Look, a different proposition when they go into top gear earlier, don't they? Al-Nasrr, Sam, that's where they can really hurt this Al-Raed backline, I think. Maybe now Mane. Yes, they do. Oh, what a strike. Sadio Mane. Al-Nasrr, against the run of play, have gone in front.
Yeah, they just got a little stretch, didn't they, for one of the first times, as you said. Paul in transition, a little bit more direct, and it means that you've got defenders running back towards their own goal, and you get a little disjointed. That said, what that man's just produced is absolutely beautiful. Because I think once he sets himself, there's very little to hit there. I think we all know, everyone in the stadium probably can anticipate where he's going to try and direct the strike, but it's absolutely perfect. When he takes this touch, which is lovely, and then it has to go into that far corner. As you see, goalkeeper at full stretch, almost kisses the inside of the post. Not the truest strike he'll ever hit, but look at that, right inside the far corner, wonderful goal.
Goal number 5, 2 away to Al-Fateh. A goal against Al-Shabaab, and the last one in the 5-1 last week. And here they go again. Could it all be falling apart inside 60 seconds here for Al-Raed? And surely it's not Omar Gonzalez yet.
It's a brilliant goal. You want your defensive players to get out quicker. Dangles a leg in the end there, but I think it helps the goalkeeper as well if you've got people closing that, and Talisca can maybe only see one side. He can anticipate, wasn't able to. Clear-sighted goal, could go either way. Wonderful execution. And again, he'll do well to keep him out the side when he's producing stuff like that when he gets the opportunity.
It's only his second appearance of the season. Long way to go in the campaign, and I'm sure the Al-Nassr support will be expecting him to weigh in as he's done here. So it's not quite the script that I foresaw, but it is time for Karim El-Barkawi. And it would be very nice indeed for the home support if he could choose his moment now to get the ball rolling as a goal scorer for this season. Sunbull makes way. Go at him. It's a great ball up to Ronaldo the other way. Otavio is doing his best to join in. Brozovic has it. Now Talisca. Doesn't try again. Wants to give Ronaldo one. Even then the crowd wanted him to hit the second one. Mafanam. Here he goes. We've waited for it. Now the wait is over. The number 7 scores with 77 minutes and a little more on the clock. 3-0.
The contrast between the two sides there, I think, really evident in the last minute. How hard the home side are having to work to fashion an opportunity at the other end. Copious amounts of chances to extend their lead. And it's 2 brilliant touches, I would say, here. Talisca with the inventive little bit of approach play, and then Ronaldo's touch to set up the finish, and he's happy now. And it puts the gloss on what looks like yet another victory for Al-Nasrr as they're motoring up the table. He's just here, so clever to this guy. Oh, and it's a nutmeg, it's lovely stuff. And then the finish, this time gets the purchase, but the direction as well, crashes it past the goalkeeper on his left side.
So 14 in 16 Saudi Pro League appearances in the second half of last season, arriving from Manchester United. Now 7 in 6 in the new campaign. And add to all of that what he did in the pre-season cup competition.
Unable to get out, playing themselves into trouble once more, and all trying to get in on the act now. Ronaldo with a forceful effort, you've got to say, generates real power this late in the game, but Herrera, not for the first time, a good stop.
Taken by Brozovic.
You can understand it because Fuzair's got through so much work, and it's his wonderful little bit of invention that creates the opportunity. It's still going on. Be fascinated to know what's happening. Oh, he's giving in. Maybe not.
Needs some intervention from the touchline. I don't get many right, but I did say El Bukhari might come on and do something in this game. He wants that penalty. We can laugh, but in professional football terms, this doesn't actually reflect very well for me. And I think if it was my team, I wouldn't like to see this as a supporter.
No, and especially not a 3-0 down, although a goal to get you back up and running is ever so important for front men. So I can understand him having the initial word and the initial conversation, but then 3-0 down, chaps, let's get on with it.
It's also a great distraction, and they may have made a decision, but they're still actually having a little go at each other. Fuzair gets the call. Over his shoulder, he can probably feel the thunder of El Bukhari, so he better get this in the net. Fuzair against Al-Akidi. Does that end the argument? Well, I think it might be revisited in the week, but anyway, they've got a goal. They deserve a goal for everything they've put into this.
My goodness, it's some penalty. There's no pressure on it really, but dispatched it wonderfully well. Nice and cute. Oof.
That appeared to be brandished in the direction of Igor Jovicevic, the coach.
My goodness. They deserve it. You're spot on. Would have been unjust had they not got themselves on the score sheet. I would presume that would have been remonstrating maybe the decision not to be a red card.
Could have been that. We're speculating, of course. There was a case for one. Or did he feel he needed to go onto the field to try to sort out the debate over who should take the penalty, which you're not allowed to do? We'll never know for certain.
It's his individual quality that finished this as a contest. And it looks like an inspired substitution, really.
You're laughing, by the way. You were a centre forward.
Yeah, I think that's frustration is telling there, wasn't it?
It was indeed.
Lash from 30 yards on the angle.
Ronaldo has
hide now, you can tell, but touch just went a little astray there.
They've got a little help from Gonzalez to deny Ronaldo.
Comprehensively in the end, but 40 minutes, very much in a game, the second half as well. That defensive line has been exposed when they play against the better sides, we'll see.
Now the other way potentially, Ronaldo to expose the home side again. He sticks it in the net, but I'm not sure this is going to count either. Is it going to count? He's still celebrating, he's still hoping. He doesn't know for certain. They all run to him. And it looks like the goal is going to stand this time. So a double in the end.
Al-Bishi on the far side, I think, that plays him on and it gets the deflection, which means the goalkeeper, Moreira, doesn't stand a chance, doesn't even leave his feet. He's got himself a brace.
I wasn't certain the body language of the referee, and I may add, I don't think he actually helped us very much. Anyway, they did it all by themselves. They didn't need any helping hands from anybody. Ronaldo gets two, and it is a comprehensive victory for Al-Nassr at the end of this. Doesn't really tell the full story. Al-Raed with lots of good moments in the first half. Chances came and went for them. The sending off of Wahishi, and just to confirm that despite the confusion, we believe that goal is chalked off, so Ronaldo will have to settle for the one, and I think he's making up with the referee now. A few people with